So we're about to here to start the next presentation. Next presentation is with material from LX Hausys. So we have a really strong material. This is actually a cast film with also a TPU lamination on top. So this is not only to have something color change or print on. So you see how glossy it is, but also it's super durable and everything. You can hear me, or it's like, you heard it? I'm have the German accident. Accident. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, special Bavarian accent. Accident. Okay, so we're starting here the presentation, and yeah, you can still smile behind there. So we have a material, what is a super cast film, and with a super strong TPU lamination. So, and you think we talked before, you can come closer here, but this is something you need to feel really how strong it is, and we can also try to stretch it and how durable okay this material is. So you see, this is nothing only you put on easy, like it's changing the colors. So this is more like for protection. Also, what you also have is like the max durable lamination, because it stays super long even outside in the sun everywhere. So this is not only durable about any scratch from the outside, so also really durable for a long time. So we have the LD92ST cast film underneath. So this is a 50 micron cast film. So the glue what is behind is also super easy repositional glue. So you can slide this around, have it on the surface. You can even, if I go over the window here, you see that this will even slide here. And you know that the window has much more tech than a regular background. Okay. So I'll go here, just touch a little bit. Okay, can remove again and can slide again. So and what I want to show now is how to finish this completely door. Get around the corners, how to work with the wrinkles here. It's a super easy object on the end, but on the other side, with some tips and tricks, this will help you for pretty everything to wrap around. So what I did before now, I put masking tape here on the top on this part. So this will not stick super hard to the side here, so we can feed the material in. And I clean the door really well. I use my magnets mat on the side. So you can have a strong magnet, but you still can push it in one direction, other direction, you can move it a little bit around. And I just lock one small corner here, just for the position. Hold it on one side, get my magnet away, and now I pull the liner away. And you see, I don't need to be rushing on this. I can still remove it, and the liner gets also easy away from the back here. So I don't take so much. I will now lift it back again away, say, okay, how I want to have it, and stretch it a little bit in this direction, okay? The rest pretty will the material do by herself. So of course I pull it a little bit faster out. I have a little bit of tension from the material, static. You want a regular reduced static, okay? But the static helps you on the other side, if you have a good glue, to set the material. You see, actually, the half of this is wrapped by itself. When I take this away, so it sticks by itself a little bit with the static on. So now I only need to guide it on and see if this is working. Have it flat laying down. Okay, get the wrinkle away. And that's it. Okay, so think about now a whole car. Always let's say in the old times, we talk about the 50-50 point. This means we start squeeging here and then we stretch it down, and then we stretch it up. Okay, lock it in a 50-50 point. Lock it in a point in the middle. Why? I don't know. I actually don't know, because we need to always ask ourselves, okay, why we do this? Lock it in the middle. So if we lock it here, we did this because we have super aggressive material. We had a super sticky glue. We cannot work like this and say, okay, I'll just lay it down and easy, put it up again, stretch the whole side. When I see a whole car on a side, I will never lock it in, not in a 50-50 point in the middle. Because what creates problems are the wrinkles. Okay, I have wrinkles then when I look it in here, and I have the whole car, so I need to stretch this upward, and I need to stretch this down because wrinkles here, and I need to stretch up here and hit it down and up here. Makes no sense for me. Okay, one easy rule what I have with the wrap matrix, what I came up with, is the carpet rule. Okay, carpet rule is pretty easy. If you have a carpet and a wrinkle in which direction you pull the wrinkle out. So let's say I have the carpet here, and so I have a wrinkle inside. Small one. Okay? It's fine, I can now. Small wrinkle here, okay? In which direction I want to pull this wrinkle out? Which direction I should put it out? Left, easy, huh? That's pretty logic. Ah, wrinkle gone. Isn't it magic? Oh, that's pretty regular. Yeah, the wrinkle is gone, good. And I asked you before why you should lock it in a 50-50 point when you have on the top here wrinkles, on the bottom here wrinkles. It makes no sense for me, you know? If I have here wrinkles, so let's say the whole car is laying down and don't have the static, and then I have wrinkles here on the top, and I have wrinkles on the bottom if I have the whole car. Okay? What I need to stretch where the material lays down first. Now, when I come really close, we make jokes before again, and say, okay, come really close, close, okay. This part where the nose touches the surface again, this is what you need to stretch. So even in regular small areas. So what I do, I don't squeegee the 50-50 point before I stretch it. So I will put it back and I stretch here. I try to stretch. Okay, I stretch here and pull in the middle and lock it down. Okay. By stretching here, the wrinkles on the top side and the bottom side will disappear. Okay, even if I have a full car. I do a full car, cool. So I lock it in on the front fender, only in the middle. Then I stretch it cold to the back. How much tension I have in there from the front to the back? 3%, not more. Okay, how much stretch I would have in if I go up and down? A lot, and I fight against the material. So now I can even pick this up from the other side again. Have this here, okay, and stretch it to this direction. Okay, what happened here even with the easy curve now? The material will wrap itself here around, okay? I want to put tension always in the middle from the material, that it actually creates the same tension that it locks itself. I don't want to work with glue. Sounds stupid, or? I don't want to work with glue. Yeah, glue is a friend, but only a friend. I need to support the friend, okay? If I would put the material on without any glue, it should still stay on the place. What I understand it, okay? I need to create the tension in the material that it stays by itself, not with the glue. The glue is never failing. Okay, who is failing? Who is failing if the material is not sticky? The installer is failing if the material is not sticky. It's never the material, okay? The installer is failing if the material is not sticky, because you are responsible to put this material on, okay? Creating the right tensioner means you can work easy, fast in a way, and be safe that you have an install what stays for a long time, okay? I always have the speech and say, okay, you need to think before you do something. So when we work with wrinkles, or let's say against wrinkles, we always try to put it on, squeeze a little bit, have it here, have it here. On the end, we fight against the wrinkles. Okay, if we do it in the right way, we stretch the material before and even the wrinkles will not show up. Okay, here what should I do? We learned a lesson before with the carpet. This wrinkle, where it should go? Maybe down? You can talk to me. Okay, maybe down or this wrinkle. So this is an easy one. Fine. Okay, so now I can really pull it down with the side and I have the fully door locked. Okay. Wrinkle here on the side. Same carpet rule. I will pull in this direction. Okay, a little bit in the middle still. But this is fine with this materials. You can, hopefully I don't. I'm not throw this on the floor. Okay. Have it here. Have it here. I need to make it a little bit slower because I'm afraid that I pull the thing down here. So till now I don't use a heat gun. Even I like to use heat guns, but I don't use heat gun. So now I can squeeze it down, and to make it much more easier to squeeze it down, Jim, please can you hand me the triple S? There needs to be on the card. So triple S, it's a solution what we can put on the end, on the material that it stays long. It's like a quick detailer, polymeric coating, but you also can put it on your squeegee and then it slides really well over the surface. So, so let's create some bubbles also. I love it. Okay, get it down. When you have an area what is rising up, we only lock the middle a little bit, work this around, and work this around. Okay, all the corners now. You even don't need to wrap, you only need to heat up on the end. And that's it. Okay. So here I have this rising object on the side. I go close, but not super close. So I want to have an angle in on the side. So this is where I use my blade directly on the side and have more material to put in here. Okay? So just like this. I leave here a big bubble directly in the middle. You see the big bubble? Okay, bad. Now? Okay, disappears. This is how fast bubble disappears. So if I have something like this, I don't care right now. Okay, I just leave it. If I will work on it, push it, heat it, push it, heat it, okay, that will create more problems. So first thing what I can do is I have always a small syringe, so I can poke a hole in it. Then it will relax by itself, because we have tension now from every side to the inside. So what I do is just use the needle and go here on the side and do nothing. Okay? You know where it was? Here on the top part. Fine. Now I get more concentrate here on the top, feed this in, and we can use now different styles of cutting on the top. What I have here was a new, just prep it a little bit in a different way. So this is a new tool. Come out, you can actually buy this here on our booth. It's a tucking tool you put on the end on your knife. So now I can work this in. I can lift it and go smooth around here. I cannot use with this material really the Rep X to cut it. I show you what will happen so I can try it. I have a new sharp Rep X. We can feed it in, like locking this in, then turn it around and then go over. Okay. It's cut pretty precise here, but the material is so durable that this is not really easy to use with the TPU lamination. So if you do this, you really need to make sure that you go over a few times. So I lift it back, I tuck it in a little bit, so less pressure. I tuck it in a little bit, less pressure, tuck it in a little bit. Okay, when you have this, then you go with a one time over, and then second time over, and then really third time over. So not just at one stroke. But if you do this right, so you can cut the material exactly where you want to have it here, and everything is covered. Okay. What I like to do now on a stiff material like this is have only the tip from the red dot knife, and I put my knife angled in on the top, and only the tip is in the groove. So means I put it in here, the side of the metal, touching the vinyl on the top side and on the bottom side, and only the tip is cutting the material in the air. So I go here, go over, I never cut directly in here. So I have a super nice cut in the air, and everything is also covered. This is what I use often really with a red dot knife. And now I can turn my knife around and use the tucking tool and wrap it here. Okay. What happens with the bubble? Disappears by itself. Okay. I have tension in the inside from the material. What should I do to wrap around now this corners here? This is where everybody was even fighting on the trainings now these days. You know, you need to go around here, feed it in, wrap it in. Okay, why they fight against these wrinkles? Because there was too much tension in the inside. So what we built now is tension in the inside. What happened if I just heat it up right now? So I will not even touch the material. Use my welding heat gun. Get it hot. So hold it away. Okay, and you see what is happening here. The material follow the surface. Okay. How much wrinkles I have on a position right now like this one? Actually no wrinkles. So I can lift it, use my wrap dragon, squeegee, and work it in straight, directly on this point. Lift it up, and work this in. So I did not pull from this side. Also just lift it, work it in, use combination from the hard side and the soft side, make my Pac-Man. And when I'm really here in the corner, okay, I can use heat again to reduce the tension. So I just lift it up a little bit, go over with the temperature, use the heat. Okay, and what happens with the wrinkles that are on here? They just disappear. So pick it up again and squeeze it to the side. Okay. So no tension here, no wrinkles here, and this was a super bad part actually to wrap around. All the other guys will cut it in. Now how far you go here? The next thing. Okay, you want to wrap around super deep? No, I'm not. Yeah. So I use my ninja knife, and the ninja knife has this, let's say, boldy side and the short side here. So with the boldy side, I can directly put this on the side from the metal, push it in, I hold the material away, and then I cut directly on the corner. So I go directly here, up and down. So why I can do this right now here is because I have no tension on the side. So you need to wrap around, post heat, do everything. If you have, stretch it before, want to wrap it around, have tension here, this will always pull back. But if you work at the beginning and right side from the inside, okay, here I only need to, let's say, fix it a little bit, get the glue, heat it up, that it starts fast taking, but that's it, okay? You don't need to do more than this. Inside this area, heat it up and wait a little bit. So I always want to relax everything. It's a part of the zero stretch, what we promote at the Rep Institute technique, is that every material has tension built inside, and if you heat it up, shrinks back. Okay, when you heat it up and it shrinks back, relaxes, then you can work it in much more easier. So first relax it. Now I go over, okay, and it's just a matter of how you want to do it. I go in, and then the bottom, and then the top side. This is how I do it, and work everything out. But this goes so smooth now, because I heated up long time before, or longer before, and let it cool down on this. Okay. One other part, what we have always with the door, are the door handles inside. And the door handles can be also made so easy. You don't even need to lock it in. You don't need to have somebody to hold it. I do it just in one hand. So I can hold it in on this side here. And I start on the point where's the, let's say, most craziest part. Where's the most craziest part here on the side? Here, or? So this is where the wrinkles are. Okay, we want to get the wrinkles away. What we do, we start on this point. The wrinkles, if you think about the carpet rule, means, okay, stretch left, right in this direction, that they disappear. So I just start on this. Get it here, okay? So, on top. It's right now exactly the size what I want to have, and I hold it with the thumb on the other side here. So, cool. Now I use my heat gun and heat only the corner here around, because this is where the most wrinkles are. Same like the carpet rule. If I will fold this here, you see, here's a wrinkle. The wrinkle overlaps like 5 millimeter, or let's say 1/8 of an inch. This means exactly here, I need to stretch it inside 1/8 of an inch. So that's it. The sides here looking pretty easy. A few wrinkles on the side, let's say, okay, small stretch on the end. I don't need to stretch it, because this will wrap by itself around here. Okay, so what I do, pick it up, have it here, just heat the front section. Want to have it a little bit warmer. Put it back, grab it with my fingers in the front and use my palm on the other side. By using the palm, I don't stretch the back here, okay? Because the stretch only go to the palm, not to my fingers. I don't want to have tension on the end, because then it will pop back. Okay, you see it? It's like stretching over the palm, wrap it around. Wrinkles here, left, right side, fine. I like wrinkles, because they create the right tension. And then I go also to the other side and open this a little. Okay, we have actually pretty finished this side, pretty. There's small tension in still, and I want to have this. Why? Because we have a super hungry corner here of the other side. Wrinkles needs more material. Where I want to have more material inside here. If I would not put material inside here and stretch it completely, I would have tension in the inside. So the top side looks good. So I just relax a little bit, hold it, and relax a little bit the vinyl on the side. Okay. Now I open back again, hold it with my finger and with my palm on the side, and I stretch a little bit here to the inside. Here. What creates me is no tension here. And I get material for inside here. Okay? So just follow these easy rules. Also lift it up. Hold it back. Add a little bit of heat. Just a kiss. You see that it's got melting? Okay. I lift it back up and I stretch it in this direction. That the wrinkle was before here. I push to the inside. Okay. Same. I can lock in now and I wrap actually the inside from the corner. So the same thing we do on the other side. I don't want to only pull down. I heat it up and want to push it a little bit. Two good things happen then. Okay, so lift up, fingers, palm, and go to the inside. Okay, I have putting the material here in. So no tension here on the inside. Lock it in, go around. And also this other side will wrap by itself around this corner. So also good effect. Same here. Relax it. Up, down, finger, palm, stretch it in the middle. That's it. Okay. Now can wrap it really nice around. It can cut the corners exactly on the side. Will never fail because I have it tensioned the right way. So this material grabs actually the door handle. And I'm not blaming the glue that the material is not sticking, you know. Okay, I can cut here the sides. Please make an overlay in the inside. You can turn it, and I have some techniques also where I make a roll and have it completely covered with one piece, but why? Okay, it's much more safer if you cut it now. You make a separate inlay on the inside with the overlap. It will look super nice for a long time, and you will have not any problems with this. Okay, so was a short demonstration about the material from Hausys. We did also a super nice product video about this material. So, and you see Chima's wrapping this. We drove also with this car to the FESPA show in Amsterdam. And it's still on the car and it looks super nice, super glossy and super durable. So if you're interested, come closer. Also, if you want to have a membership for a Wrap Institute, and we have super new products here. If you see this tucking tool, so we sell this tucking tool first in the world here on the stand on the right side and on the left side. So you can put this on your Ninja knife, you can put this on a red dot, or there are also options to put it on the NT cutter to have a tucking tool to wrap it around here. So I say thank you for now and wish you a really good show. Continue here. Please come closer if you have any questions, anything, and looking forward to have you here. Thank you.